Let's go, boy. We live.
We too live.
You wanna right here? All right. Look, we back. Let's go for the best.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. All right, look, we back in the nature with it. Doing a podcast. We got a new guest on the channel. You feel me? Introduce yourself.
They call me Mr. Pop My Collar. No, I'm just kidding. I'm Ethan. I'm Draven's uncle. That's my nephew. And yeah, I taught this boy everything, man.
Man, bro.
Between me and his daddy.
Man, chill, bro. But we at Spring Park in Escambia. Yeah, bro. We just vibing out. I wanted a new guest on the podcast, so was wondering if that boy come and you know what I'm saying he's here.
That's right. That's right.
Real spill.
I'm here with him.
Real
and,
spill, bro.
Let's see. We was gonna try to touch down on a couple topics today, but we said, well, what are we gonna pick? And I said, well, I guess it'll just come to us while we're on the pod, but
On the pod, bro.
on the cast or whatnot.
On the
But,
cast, bro. Man,
what you want to start
you
off
gotta
with?
get. I don't know, but hold up. Let me vibe out. Hold up. Got the band-aid on too. Got a band-aid. Hold up. Do your homework or not?
Okay.
Got a band-aid on him. No count. Hold up. But
I'm surprised it ain't Spider-Man.
what you talking about?
Ain't that your favorite Spider-Man?
Nah,
You don't watch Spider-Man no more?
Nah, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Batman though. Like, do your homework or not? Well, good.
Trying to do this little podcast. Y'all catch anything? No. Okay.
What's up?
I know
Yeah.
it.
Okay, cool.
So we're at Spring Park, and I actually come down here a lot of the times and go fishing. I know back in the day, I'm 28, you know, but back in the day, man, I remember when we could get some corn, dude. Like we could go, you know, the Dollar General is just right up here
Yeah.
by Spring Park.
Yeah.
Me and mom would bring me down here, and they wanted you to get like this little license to fish Spring Park because it's a natural spring. Like Spring Park is a natural spring that runs through here, and Tuscumbia City was really nice to the Indians during like all the where they were being mean to all the Indians and
Yeah.
stuff. Well, it said that's what them plaques up there are
Hey.
talking about. It talks about how Tuscumbia was really good to the Indians.
Yeah.
Well, I guess with this being a natural spring and Tuscumbia being good to the Indians, they kind of made this place like more or less a monument for the Indians, and that's the largest man-made waterfall in the world to be known. Man-made. They built it out of real stones that you would see on the mountain, but they built it by hand.
Yeah.
But as far as this spring goes, it's a natural spring, and it's really, really cold. And it's like one of the only places in Alabama that you were able to catch trout in. They were called rainbow trout. And you had, like I said, you had to get a license just to keep them and stuff.
Yeah.
But I promise, Dre, you could go up here to the Dollar General, get you 2 or 3 pieces of corn, like corn kernels.
Yeah.
And as soon as it hit the water, as soon as that corn hit the water, you had a trout on your line. I mean, it was fish all day, all day. But then they took the trout out, I heard. But you can still catch bass in here.
Still catch a little.
You know, you can still
Look,
catch a
should we-
couple little fish in here to feed yourself with.
Should we tell them about what happened when we came down here? When it was
Oh.
like 2 o'clock in the morning, bro.
So, like, I don't know how big you guys are on conspiracy theories, but they are unhealthy if you're watching the wrong ones. But as far as spirits and
Ghosts and all that.
like
Ghosts
stuff
and all
being
that.
haunted, like Dre said, ghosts, which is it's the realm we can't see,
Yeah.
like the spiritual realm, and if you read enough of the Bible and stuff like that, God will lift that veil for you, and you'll be able to see and hear things that you don't really see and hear, or that most people don't see and hear, rather.
Yeah.
But it's not just like hallucinations, but like you'll hear things that like you used to couldn't hear, and see people the
It's
way
crazy.
they act, and like you see the more spiritual part of them,
Yeah.
and you can tell if somebody's even for you or good to be around you before they really, just by reading their mannerisms and how they move. And it's called discernment. It's a gift. It's actually a gift that God gives you when you start reading the Bible and practicing Jesus. But Me and Dre was over here, and
Bro, so look, it was like, when was it? Like 2 weeks. It was like 2 weeks ago. I was over here. I was spending the night. Sound Clay, and it was like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and I was up, and I felt, cause normally I don't really want to be going crazy like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm usually slumped, but we're at the crib. He lives right downtown in Tuscumbia, and if you live down here, you know where it is. So.
yeah, Tuscumbia. The sorry to interrupt you, buddy, but
That's all good,
the
bro.
house beside Deschler is in the 13 Ghost of Alabama, which, like I said, I'm 28, but which I'm not that old, but
Yeah.
I'm still got my 20s, thank God, for not too much longer. But if it's in the
Yeah.
Lord's will, I'll be young forever, because they say you're as old as you feel. But anyway, when I was a kid, we had a book called The 13 Ghosts of different states: Alabama, Kentucky, Mississippi. But with us being from Alabama, that's the one we always checked out in the library. And that place is so haunted. They've seen so many ghosts and stuff in that house.
Tuscumbia is all this.
The whole city, man.
The whole city is haunted, bro.
I've actually heard, like he said, I got an apartment downtown, and I've heard people whistle above my head, and there was nobody in the house. And my mom heard it too, so I know I wasn't tripping.
Yeah.
And that, and I haven't seen and heard a lot of stuff my whole life, but I've heard and seen more stuff just living in Tuscumbia for a month than I have my whole 28 years. So
It's crazy,
there's
bro.
something up to it.
It's crazy, bro. But we walked down here like 1 o'clock in the morning, bro, and we saying we just strolling. We went to Spring Park. We took like a few laps around. We chilling. Like, it's a vibe. I mean, it's still like a little eerie vibe because it's like 2 a.m. There's nobody. Like,
yeah, we was having fun for
like
sure.
there's nobody in sight. Like, I swear to, like, nobody in sight. And we walking around just vibing, and we hit the corner, and bro, out of nowhere, I'm coming up on the hill, and I see this dude on a bike, and he has like a horse beside. He has like a toy horse like riding with him, like on the bike, and
Like, he can't make this up. This
Nah,
is
bro.
all facts.
he had a basket on him, and he was just like plain as day, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. There's nobody in sight. So I see him. Ethan sees him too, and he rides beside us. And then when he goes behind this building, we go up and try to look for him, and he's not there. We don't hear him. And look, when I saw him, you could hear his bike, like he had jingles on there, like everything. But right when he hit that corner, right when he hit that building, you could not hear him. You couldn't see him.
He said,
Bro, it was so weird, bro. It was so weird. And then, so now we're tripping. I'm like, bro, people, like, I really feel like people, it's crazy. I really believe that dude was not real. But then earlier, we keep walking, and
he's gone. Disappeared.
we get to the neighborhood. We go up to the neighborhood, and we're walking, and I'm like, yo, E, where should we go? Should we go straight, blah, 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 or should we go straight?
Never listen
should
to
we go
Draven, by the way.
Should we go straight? Should we go
Because
this
I
way?
did.
And then Ethan said, I don't know what you said. I think you said, let's just go back.
Let's let you pick.
Yeah,
let's let you pick.
Go straight. I swear, 2 steps in, we see 3 dogs, bro. 3 dogs start
Not
barking.
just regular dogs, man. We talking about big barking dogs.
Bro, and they start chasing after us, bro. I'm running.
Full sprint.
I'm running.
Marathon.
Dude, I'm running down the hill, bro, and he's behind me, bro. And
We hit them Lamborghini so fast.
man, I think that should stop. Look at Meso. But this should stop following. Bro, this should stop, bro. It was weird. Like, they were chasing us, and bro, I swear, bro, I was running for my life.
We was hoofing.
And Ethan was in front of me, bro, and I was like, bro, go. I'm
Hoofing.
so crazy, bro. But yeah, we saw the dude on the bike, horse beside him. He has bells and everything, and it was weird because he was like riding, like he was in his own world, like he didn't see us, and we were right there, like on the bottom.
No, we're making a podcast. Podcast.
Okay, cool. But yeah, bro, I lost my train of thought.
You was talking about how we got chased by the dogs.
No, I was talking about how that dude, bro, it was like he didn't even see us. It was like he didn't even see us, and we were right there. Like, you could see us, bro. We were right. I mean, it was dark, but you could still, like, there was street lights and everything, and you could still see us. So It was crazy, bro. And you can tell by his demeanor, he was just like in his own world.
Yeah,
bro.
man. Then you didn't hear a peep. He had bells on his bike. You
And we
didn't hear
didn't.
no more bells. You didn't hear nothing else. I mean, he was gone, out of sight. We walked around the park everywhere. Not too much later, after after you couldn't see him no more when he passed us. This man, I mean, you can only go so far, and you can see it's a flat plane. You know, you can see as far.
It was right here. It was right here. Look, the building was right here, and he like drove. He drove this way and went this way. I guess I don't know. Still we didn't see him the rest of the night.
I'm fully convinced that
He was
that
not real.
dude was
Not real. He was a spirit or
an
something.
angel, or
It was
you
so
know.
weird, bro. Like
I don't know. It's hard to put my finger on, but it was something though. I promise.
it was so weird.
And then I'll
dude.
tell you something else, like, 'cause it was 3 a.m. and, you know, they say 3 a.m. is, you know, when all these pagans and witches and people that do the sacrifices and everything, that's when they sacrifice their goats and get their little Ouija boards out and stuff, and they call 3 a.m. the witching hour.
Yeah.
But you can witness paranormal stuff all the way from 12 in the morning all the way to 12 at night, like 24 hours a day. But at 3 a.m. is like when you witness the bad part,
That's the
like the more evil part
that's
of
the
it.
devil's hour, bro.
Yeah, it's the
Real.
witching hour, and,
Witching
you know,
hour, bro.
and that's a real thing. Like, people really do sacrifice goats, and you know, where there's good, there's got to be bad. And so, you know, like, you know, people might say, "Oh, that's fake. I don't believe in that." Well, like, it's fake if you don't believe it, but to them, they believe it, so in their head, it's real. You know, they really are sacrificing a goat, and that really is evil,
Yeah.
and, you know, and that really does bring bad karma,
Yeah.
you know? Just like if you do good things happen to you. So imagine what would happen to you if you sacrifice a goat. You might not make it to heaven if you don't repent and ask for forgiveness.
But people be doing some crazy stuff, bro.
But,
People
yeah.
But I was about to say something. Oh, before we saw the dude, I was like, I remember telling you, I was like, bro, I haven't had no like crazy like scary sweat. I swear, bro, it was like at least 5 minutes before after I said that. I said
These skeeters are getting me, but it's okay,
can't
though.
even feel
They
it,
ain't
bro.
that bad.
I can't even feel them.
I
But
got in bed a few times.
I was like, I haven't had no like scary moment in a long time. Like, and then that just like it happened 5. I was so.
We was pumping some adrenaline that night, baby. Let me just tell you.
I've had a lot. I've been having a lot of crazy God moments lately. So
Yeah.
this is crazy, bro. Like
God's been opening up Dravo's eyes because he knows he's a good vessel, and he's got an open mind, and he's got a
Real.
sober mind, and he's vigilant, and he's on the prowl. Like, he's focused.
Yeah.
You know, Draven's focused, and God knows he can use that. So, you know, God's been showing Dre some things as he's been getting older, and I've been
Real,
talking
bro.
to Dre. I've been talking to you about that for years, ain't I, buddy?
yeah.
And, you know, and you've always tried to understand it and everything, but the older you get,
But
the
now-
more you start
yeah.
to see it.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing too, buddy. You're
And-
gonna be good.
And the more I experience in life, the more, you know what I'm saying, it's just
Amen.
more, you know what I'm saying, I
Amen.
keep figuring out, and I keep like just it's crazy, bro.
And people, you know, you see in the day and age we live in now, you see all this government conspiracy on the internet about how government's out to get you, and how, you know, it's everything they do is, you know, they do it for the devil, and, you know, they're real evil people, which you got some good people in the government too, or we still wouldn't be standing here right now having this conversation. But the majority of it's evil, because it says in the Bible that Satan is of this earth. Like,
Yeah.
that all he has is this earth. He don't have heaven. All he has is this earth and hell, and he's going to be just as miserable as anybody else in hell.
Yeah.
So he's dreading that day. But what I'm getting to, though, is, you know, it's that, you know, it's fear. They, you know, when you know Jesus and you allow him to come into your heart, you don't have to fear anymore. So maybe the government is doing this and that, and, you know, lying to us about what if the earth's flat, or if it's spinning, or if we've been to space, or, you know,
It's
all
crazy,
of them
bro.
conspiracies you see and hear on the internet. Maybe it is true, but if you got God in your heart and he's really in your heart, you don't have to fear none of that, you know. So that's why, like, yeah, I've studied the conspiracies, and I've, you know, looked into it, and a lot of it is really spot on. You know, a lot of them conspiracies ain't really conspiracies. I mean, there's more facts than a lot of it. But the thing is, though, is I'm not scared of it because I know that this life is temporary anyway.
Mason's blowing my phone up.
Well, we've already told him 10 times we're gonna make this interview.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, we're doing a podcast. Bro.
A podcast, and I've been promising you for 2 weeks. So, but yeah. Anyway,
Hey, tell him about the theory you I don't know if it's your theory, but you know, essentially.
well, what Draven's talking about. So like,
Your thought process or about whatever.
so when I was in school, you know, I learned in science class, I believe it was, and the teacher was like, you know, there's this theory, to say the least, that if a tree falls in the woods and there's nobody there to hear it, did it make a sound? In other words, like if you're not there to hear it, did it even make a sound? You know, and that's just a silly theory that people have, but we'll never know. We may never know because even if we set up a microphone, that's still our conscience being alert in that in that time that tree fell, even though it's from a distance. We're conscious of that microphone being there.
Yeah.
So you know, it's a question that nobody will ever answer because you're never not there and there at the same time. You can't be two places at once, you know. You're either there or you're not, and so like nobody really knows if it makes a sound or not, and nobody will ever know. But what I've thought about sometimes, like, you know, how far, like how deep is the simulation that we live in? Like, it's, you know, we live in some sort of a simulation. It may not be, you know, the Matrix, but it is to some degree because your imagination is pretty much a simulation.
Yeah.
Because you're in your own head. Nobody else can, you know, like I might see this Powerade. It might be blue to me, but you might see it. You might call it blue.
Hey, look,
too.
bro. We all got different perspectives on life.
We got different perspectives. You could be seeing a whole different color, and I'll never know it because I can't see through your eyes. But we might both call it blue, though. So,
bro, crazy.
It's just like, you know, if you're not around somebody all the time, like are they even present in the moment when you're not around them? Like
yeah, that's like the thought. Like, are you like right now? Like, are you even real when it, you know what I'm saying, when I don't see you? You know what I'm saying? You're only real when you're in my reality when we're hanging out or
literally though, like literally.
That could go for me too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
anybody, and that's literal. Like you're only real when you're around them.
That is kind of crazy though. Like I mean, that is like, cause when you don't, bro.
Look, Mason. Look. If you're watching this, bro.
You know I'm doing a pod. You know I can't stop the podcast, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Wait, why don't he call you?
He probably has. I put my phone on silent because I told him 3 times.
What you tell him?
I told him that we are about to do a podcast. I've been telling him all day that
I
he
told him
won't
too.
start blowing us up when we finally get there to it. But
He said, bro, what the? Bro, just call him, bro. So he's on. Just tell him, bro. We're doing podcast. I can't stop the video, bro.
yeah, he knows that.
Mason, look. He said, bro, what?
Keep it going though.
Oh yeah, look. We in a cut like hold up. Whoa. In the cut. Yeah, tell him bro. We on the podcast, bro. Chill. Mason, bro. I love you, bro. But you gotta. We're on a podcast, bro. But I swear, bro. That night was so crazy. I think we're gonna do it again tonight. Just go walk around like 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. But it's like it's peaceful down here, around like 2 o'clock in the morning at Spring Park. But you just get this eerie vibe, and you get this like this weight on your chest, and you can't breathe properly. I don't know. It's creepy though. That's all I can say, bro. Like it's peaceful and all, and it's peaceful.
I texted him.
What the heck did he just text me? What the heck?
So yeah.
But yeah, like it's peaceful out here when you want to go out at 2 o'clock in the morning. We might do it again tonight, but it's just, boy, ooh, you get that. I feel like it's like a heavy.
In this day and
weight.
age that we live in, I guess when you know, when Chief Keef and all them Chicago rappers from Chirac, they call it Chirac because They say at nighttime, heck, even in the daytime, that it sounds like Iraq, where we went to war at. A bunch of machine guns, to say the least.
That's the hood, baby.
And, back in 2011, 2013, 2014, y'all have heard of O Block and all them hoods in Chicago.
Oh,
well, I think it was like, I can't remember his name. If it was,
You text him?
yeah, I did.
Okay.
But one of the first O Block members, at first they was fist fighting. Well, then they said, all right, we got to graduate to guns. And then they started making songs about, like, when Tuka got killed, that's when Chief Keef started saying that he was smoking on Tuka. Well, that's
Dude,
that's a disrespectful
He still calling
saying.
me.
When you say you're smoking on somebody, that means you just killed that person.
I think they...
And
How we get from this?
you celebrate, because I'm getting back to like the day and age we live in,
Oh, yeah.
and like guns and when
Yeah,
this stuff started.
yeah.
Used to, we would fight it out when we were my age, but somewhere in 2013, 2014, they started using guns, which they've been using guns, but like it became more of a mainstream thing to kill somebody with a gun and make a song about it, and then even tell the name of the person you killed, then go as far as saying you're smoking on that person, as in terms of that you just wrote up.
Smoking on that pack.
You
You
know,
smoking on that pack. You smoking on that body,
You're smoking something, but you're calling it, you're celebrating as you're smoking, calling it whoever you just smoked.
That's bad.
And that's terrible.
horrible.
And that's glorifying gang and gun violence in a negative light. And that's also what's caused this world to be so bad. I just heard a turtle jump because when people make songs about it and they make it sound cool, you see more and more and more of it.
Yeah.
Because people want to look cool. Used to, you would smoke a cigarette to look cool. Now people are smoking each other to look cool. So, I mean, it's just like,
It's
what
crazy,
I mean?
bro. It's crazy. It's crazy,
The
bro.
world's getting out of hand, and the reason I'm mentioning this is because Dre was talking about walking around at 2 in the morning and,
Yeah.
how much adrenaline you get. But you got to be careful these days at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, because
Because
we're going to see that one dude again. And next time we see him, he might do something crazy.
You
never know.
So, like, always have mace or some kind of protection on you that, that you can protect yourself with, for sure.
Dude, bro, call him, bro.
I already did. I texted him.
What you say?
Dude,
Dude,
I'm about to hurt his feelings.
tell him we're doing a podcast, bro. Call him and tell him we're doing... He just keep texting me, bro.
Yeah, I texted him. He ain't even opened it.
Call him. Tell him we're doing a podcast. Can't stop the video.
Hey,
Cause look, we already got 20 minutes.
we're doing a podcast and Draven can't stop the video, bro. We're shooting a podcast on his phone. I told you I'll call you when we're done.
That boy Mason, bro.
It don't matter because I'm coming to get you when we're done. That's what I'm telling you. It don't matter where we're at. I'm coming to get you when we're done. Okay, well, give us a minute, dude. We're shooting this podcast, man. What don't you get? We're done.
Look, Twin. New guest on the pot. Look, we got Ethan in the building. We got Mason on the phone too. What he say?
He done came, even though I told him 100 times, go to his house, I'm going to pick you up. He does what he wanted to do.
He's down here?
He came to Spring Park, yeah.
Where's he at?
I don't know, but we ain't stopping what we're doing just because he wants to be selfish. And I know you're going to watch this.
Bro. Oh my lord, man.
Then the train's going to come,
Alright, look, bro. So, look, what you want? Look, you gotta tell him who you are. I mean, we know your name already. Like, we know you, but we don't know you.
So,
Like, just tell, cause there's a lot about him that y'all. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot, bro. For real.
Shoot.
Like, for real. Like, really, like, actually.
my name's Ethan, man. I'm from Russellville, and I went to Tharptown High School. When I was 14, I started getting into the partying life, drinking and smoking and acting cool.
Yeah.
But none of that's cool. It took me a few years to figure that out. But like I went to the detention center for getting caught with a little weed at school, and nothing too crazy, but just a typical teenage, little badass. As in,
Yeah.
you know, excuse my French, but that's the best way I can
Sorry
put
for
it.
cussing.
In layman's terms, you know.
Yeah, Lane, yeah.
In
Go.
layman's terms, like just
Yeah.
to keep it simple, I was a little badass.
Yeah, but I want them to know who you really are. Like, who you
And-
were. My bad. Who you
And
were,
so,
my
like, you know, I would rap. I was getting a few thousand views on YouTube for rapping, you know, and I was actually, you know, I never thought I was good then, but looking back at it now and listening to it,
Yeah.
my sound was futuristic. Like, I was ahead of my time. And then my studio producer would stack my samples and, like, make it sound on a professional level, and it sounded really good.
You gotta
Like,
play that song soon.
and I might even give y'all a little sneak peek of one of the songs, but
It was when he was like my age. It was when he was 16.
I was 16 years old, man, acting like I was already grown because, you know, I grew up too fast, like a lot of us do. But all that made is me grow up faster in a better way too, because since I made them wrong decisions as a kid, I learned from them young too.
Yeah.
So.
And you can teach, like, you can.
Yeah, and now I can, you know, I still got a lot of my youth left, and I've gotten the bad part out of it out of the way. See, a lot of people, they might not start partying until they've hit their midlife crisis at 35 years old,
Yeah.
and here they are at 35, and they do drugs and party for the rest of their
I
life.
don't want to end up like that.
And
Oh, God.
you know, and Draven's kind of seen through, you know, my bad patterns and a couple other of his family members when. And then he's seen through my good patterns how, you know, that bad didn't do nothing but at the end of the day make me turn good.
Yeah.
So Draven's looking at it like, well, why do I ever have to be bad if all I'm going to do is be good in the end anyway? Why can't I just be good the whole time and save myself a lot of trouble?
Yeah.
And that is a good way to look at it too.
Everything
buddy.
happens for a reason, bro.
And that's right. So
you
yeah.
can't look. You can't have the bad. I was telling Dylan this. I was like, you can't have the bad without the. It's like the yin and the yang. You know what I'm saying?
It's a balance.
You can't. You know what I'm saying? You
It's
can't
a
have the bad with the
balance.
good. But like, people like in my family going through the things they went through, like doing the things they did. You know what I'm saying? Built the foundation for me. You know what I'm saying? Like it built. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not perfect myself because nobody is. I still have a little bit to work on, and I go up and down like a roller coaster.
You're not
But
perfect.
what
Perfect, bro.
what I will never do is go down and keep going down until I hit rock bottom. That's
Yeah.
what I'll never do
Who
again.
that?
I
Is
might go up and down, but I'll never go all the way down and hit rock bottom. That's
Yeah.
one thing I'll never do.
That's crazy, bro.
Oh, he's got a cool little scooter.
I need one of them.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, bro. Like everything happens for a reason, bro. Like him doing what he did, going through whatever. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be who you are
Looks
today.
fun. I
Yeah.
know it.
But yeah, everything happens for a reason, bro. I live by that too.
Speaking of them scooters, this guy just rode by an electric scooter, and when I went to change my life, I went to Charlotte, North Carolina, and I lived out there for about a half a year. And in Charlotte, it's a metropolitan,
Charlotte,
which means it's got like
When was that? Like what year?
2019.
Oh man.
Yep.
Oh, I was in San Antonio, so
2019, and a metro means that it's got tall skyscrapers and it's a bigger city. It's a metro.
yeah.
And so, in the metros, back in like 2017, they started stacking these scooters all on the sides of the roads. So all you had to do, walk up, touch it with your card or your phone, and you got a scooter ride. And they charge you like a minute, like $1 per minute. I don't know what it is.
I think that's what they do in Florence. Like you can like rent them.
You can rent scooters. So Florence finally has that.
Yeah, I think they have them downtown.
So like 4 or 5 years later, it comes to Alabama. But Charlotte definitely wasn't the first place to ever get those. They were probably already out in New York and L.A. 5 years before
Oh, yeah,
Charlotte got
definitely.
them, and then Alabama got them 5 years after Charlotte. You know,
New York probably definitely has them, bro, because it like you know what I'm saying.
everything
Definitely.
travels south. You know, it starts up in the northeast or out west, and it always comes back to the south. So we're
Yeah.
always the last people to see. Well, but now thanks to the internet and things like these podcasts and people sharing, you know,
Yeah.
their
That's what I like about it, bro.
they're sharing their experience and their lifestyle from all over the country.
Yeah.
And, you know, that helps us kind of keep more caught up than we ever have before, you know?
Who's this bright light, dude?
That looks like a golf cart of some sort.
Who are these two people? Like, is that people running? I'm on a trip. Wait. Is that people walking or running? I don't know.
I'm not too sure, buddy.
I don't know either, but yeah. I'm just waiting for Mason to pull up some. Is he down here?
Right. I mean,
I'm surprised he hasn't found us yet. I'm surprised he hasn't.
20. Dude, we've been on here for 30 minutes already.
Yeah, I know.
We can wrap it up in a minute if you want to.
I mean, we can go for like 40.
40? Okay, that's cool.
Or
We can go for an hour.
if you want to.
I don't care,
We're vibing,
man.
bro.
We just vibing, dude.
I'm real spill. Yo. But yeah, bro. Okay, cool. But yeah, bro. Man, we can go. That boy
They threw that dust up in there.
But yeah, bro, I wanted them to hear your story, bro. 'Cause,
Make them
like,
pull up with my stick.
hold up, whoa.
I'm
Wait,
just
is that?
kidding.
Is that wood?
Yeah, that was a literal
Yeah,
stick.
I wanted them to hear your story. You know what I'm saying? So maybe somebody can take it.
So
Take something
yeah,
from it, bro. Take something from it, bro.
When I went to the detention center, I was 15 years old. I had just turned 15 in November, and I went in March. So like I was pretty fresh, and like I had just turned 15. And when I got in there, they put like this. They like, for one, I had to squat and cough in front of a bunch of grown men, and I was a kid.
That's crazy.
And that's pretty traumatizing within itself, being so young, you know, not ever experiencing nothing like that.
That's crazy.
Your phone's on.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, cool.
Yes,
What's going
sir.
on?
Making a little podcast.
Oh, okay, cool.
Y'all doing okay?
Oh, yes, sir.
Good, man, great.
Where are these people coming from?
So
Where
they
are they coming from? Dude, I keep seeing
same place we came from, their house.
No, but like that way. I like, where's that way?
So they pour like this stuff on your hair, and it's like blue. It's like this liquid, and it's for lice. If you got lice, it's supposed to kill the lice. But then they spray you like with this bleach bottle. It's not bleach though. It's called lye. And lye is like this strong chemical that kills any kind of scabies or bed bugs or anything that you might have on you. This is as soon as you, when you get in the back of that police car at 15 years old and you've never experienced being in handcuffs or nothing, then the next thing you know, you're pulling up
It's
in the
traumatizing.
garage and the door closes and you're locked in there. Then you're taking your clothes off, butt naked, no boxers, nothing, and you got to squat and
That's crazy.
cough. And men, grown, big men, are looking at your little naked body.
Okay, yeah.
And you're just like shaking, just scared because you don't know what's going on, and you know your parents ain't there and they can't come and get you. There's nothing they can do to stop this. Like when you're a juvenile, you can't get bonded out, none of that. You just have to deal with the consequences. See, when you're 18 and older, you can get bonded out. But if you go to jail, go to the Tennessee Valley Juvenile Detention Center, they call it TVJDC, and there's people from all over Alabama in there, all over, from Mobile, Birmingham, you know, and you're in there with some like thuggish kids that are, you know, they ain't scared to fight, none of that. Like you better, you know, you better either keep your cool and
You better, yeah.
stay to yourself or know how to fight, because you're gonna be doing either one of those two things. And so when they spray the lye on you, they put you in a cold shower. It's cold as balls. Like it's literally the coldest shower I've ever had in my life.
Wait, so so where did you go? Where did you go? Did you go to like a boys' home? Did you go to like
No,
a
this is where you go when you're a kid to go to jail.
juvenile?
Like this is juvie. Like
How long you
this-
said there?
You only go there until you go to court to know which boot camp you're going to.
Okay,
so
okay.
you might be in there
Okay.
for a month or two, and if you keep getting in trouble, you might stay a whole year just to wait to know where you're going.
Yeah.
But
How
I
long
got
you
sent off like 3 times.
How long you stay in boot camp?
So when I went to the juvenile detention center up here in most shows, that's what I'm saying. They sprayed me with the lye, and I took the shower. Okay, they gave me a orange jumpsuit, a one-piece jumpsuit, and some orange Crocs, but they're not name brand. They've been worn
Yeah, that's that jail drip. That's that jail drip. That's that jail drip, bro.
So when you first get there, they put you in a cell, and when they shut that door, it's loud and it ricochets your whole soul, because you know that door ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
And you can't even, when you first get in there for the first 48 hours, I had the luxury, because there's 3 different day rooms you can go. You got A, B, and C. Well, day room C it's got pods in it, but it's also where it's the main day room where the TV is, and it's where everybody comes and, you know, hangs out until they go to class for a few hours, and then after that they lock you down for another couple hours. you get locked down a few hours throughout the day, but most of the time you're in class or in the day room watching TV, playing cards, folding clothes. Like, you got to fold towels and socks and, you know, everything that y'all wear in there.
Yeah.
Everybody takes turns folding it and stuff like that. But your first 48 hours when you first get in there, you can't even walk up to the window and look at the TV. If you are in day room C, because day room A and B don't even have a TV. But if you just, like, I got lucky, I was in day room C, but it didn't do me no good for the first 48 hours, because every time I walked up to the window to just get a little peek at iCarly, that's what they had on. This was back in 2000 and,
Wait. For context, how old were you?
I was 15, and
Okay,
that was
okay.
2011. It was right before the tornadoes hit. When the tornadoes tore up Hackleburg and Philcamel and all that, I was in the detention center, and we knew a tornado was in the area. And the cots have it's a cot, but these metal things are like, there's like 3 of them.
Yeah.
If that would have fell down on me, it would have cut my body into 3 pieces.
That's
and
crazy.
So like, it was scary. We had to lay under a cot, and then so back to what I was.
You want to sit down? You want to sit down?
Them 48 hours are the longest 48 hours you will ever spend in your life, because you can't talk to nobody.
You got no phone.
The only time you get to get out of your cell is to go eat. And you get breakfast, dinner, and lunch. You get out 3 times a day for 10 minutes. When you're sitting down, you got to have 1 chair between everybody, and you can't talk. You can't even look at nobody for your first 48 hours.
That's crazy.
Then after that, you get out in what they call general population. They call it POP.
Pop.
Once you get out in POP, everybody, like I said, sits in day room C, and, you know, you'll sit there for a couple hours, watch the news, eat breakfast. And then after that, you go to class, and these classes are on computers and stuff. But it's nothing about it's fun. Like, on the weekend, there's a little ping pong table, and your parents get to come and visit you for 30 minutes.
This is not no flex.
You know, you get 30 minutes visitation once a weekend. That's if your parents can make it that day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's literally the only piece of outside world you get. When I was in there, we never went outside to play basketball.
Dang, bro.
Because it was in March. It was
Wait,
kind of cold.
What do you get sent there for? Like, what did you?
I got caught with weed at school.
Okay.
So I guess it was smelling on. I was 15 in the 9th grade in Russellville High School, and I guess it was smelling louder than I thought, because when you smoke, you can't smell it as good.
Yeah.
And I guess everybody smelt it coming from me, and I already had the reputation of smoking weed and stuff.
Yeah.
So they knew that I was in 3rd block in Colonel Lear's classes. That he was the JROTC teacher, but he also taught history.
Yeah.
And I was in his class, and that was the same class we had lunch in. It was 3rd block, and when we got back from lunch, I see the police and the principal at the door, and they called me out of the office, and I had my weed back in my back pocket wrapped up in a blue bandana. And this was like before I knew like how to shove something to hide it or anything.
Yeah.
But I couldn't anyway, because I had the principal in front of me and the school cop behind me. So there was nothing I could do. Well, when they called me in the office, they had me pull everything out of my pockets. I thought I got away with it, because they said, all right, you can put everything back in your pockets. Well, I guess when I moved it, he smelled it, and he said, "What's in that bandana?"
Oh Lord.
And he got the bandana, and he shook it like that, and a sack fell out. He was like, "Ooh, that's that good stuff." They probably, honestly, they probably kept it and smoked it, just to be honest.
What? You dropped out, right?
I didn't drop out. So after that, I got kicked out of
I
school.
think you got kicked out. Okay, you didn't drop out.
I got kicked out of Russellville, and then I went to Tharptown. Because
Okay.
when you get caught with any kind of marijuana or alcohol or anything, tobacco, anything like that in school in Russellville, especially if it's an illicit drug, like if it's illegal, maybe not as much with tobacco, but you definitely are getting in some kind of trouble with it.
Yeah.
Now, these days, y'all got vapes, but we didn't have that all. Back in we had cigarettes and dip and, just the regular tobacco.
I don't know why I thought you. Well, you didn't finish high school though, right?
So, well, I did finish school. So this is what happened. I went to the 12th grade, and so like I said, I got sent off 3 times, buddy. So when I got kicked out of Russellville, they said, "You can't come back here. You got caught with weed, and that's not tolerated. You can't come back to any Russellville City school, any Franklin County
That's crazy.
school." So, but my dad, my dad's self-employed, and he knew the superintendent. and the superintendent pulled some pieces, some little chess pieces, and got me inside of Tharptown High School. Belgreen wouldn't accept me, but Tharptown would, so I went to Tharptown. And Tharptown was alright. It was a country bumpkin school, kind of like. I came in dressing with polo boots on, and everybody else
And the
had
babes. Do your homework.
Yeah,
Do your homework.
and the Bates. You know, I had the Bates in the 6th grade, by the way.
Come on now.
The Incredible Hulk.
Do your homework on
Ain't
that.
nobody in Alabama ever seen them either, because I came from Biloxi, Mississippi, and I got a pair of Bates into my house.
Is that Mason?
And when I stepped off in the Bates, ain't
No,
nobody
that's not Mason.
ever seen nothing like that.
No, the bait. Look now, look, and now look, and I had the gray ones in the first one. The mush. I don't know. I don't know if I'm the first one to have baits and mush shows, but I mean I don't know something.
But when I went to Tharptown, though, I had the polo boots, and everybody else was wearing Ariats and, you know, stuff like that. But I might be, like, best dressed, and they thought that I guess they thought I was stuck up for that. But in all honesty, like Draven says, that's just how I chose to express my emotions, is through my clothes and, you know, the music I listen to. That was just how I like to express myself, you know?
Yeah.
And Draven is the next level of that. He's the prodigy of that, you know, like I started it and he took off with it. Like he took it to a whole nother level. Like,
go crazy.
you know, I went up here with it and he went all the way up here with it. And that's why I'm so proud of this buddy right here, because he, like I said at the beginning, man, I taught this boy everything he knows. I put him on Lil Baby. I put him on Gun. I put him on Young Thug.
Nah, for real though.
Then I put him on all the best Christian rap you can listen to. So, you know, but he's put me on things too, though. For him to be so young, he knows so much, man. This is, the ladies, y'all need to watch out for this dude right here.
Chill, bro. It's just vibe, twin. It's just vibe,
Trust
twin.
me, I know.
Just vibe, twin.
Ain't none of y'all could handle him. He's
Just
too
vibe.
cool.
Just vibe,
He's too
twin.
well-rounded.
Just vibe.
He's just too. He's the whole thing. That boy, he
From head to toe.
he's all that in a bag of chips. He's smart. He don't do drugs. He's focused. He's God-driven. He's life-driven. He's goal-driven. I mean, he's got big things ahead of him. He's beautiful. Look at that chin, dude.
Okay,
Look at that jawline, man. He's a model. He dresses better than anybody I know. So I know y'all don't know anybody that's dressing like this. I mean, it's just too much. Like, there's no girl in Muscle Shoals High School that would even know what to do with this. That's why, if there was, he would already know it. You know what I mean? So, like, it's okay, though. Y'all will get there one day. He just hit his peak early. That's all, man. But,
That's all I get.
you know, buddy right here, though, low-key, his wife's going to be a supermodel.
Nah, I'm already knowing. Yeah,
I already
for sure.
know.
I need her to be so fly too, bro. But yeah, bro.
But, yeah. And that's another thing. Like, he ain't chasing after nothing because he knows his worth.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even know anybody like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
come on.
It's too much to handle.
Come
like,
on now, do your homework on that, man.
it's
Come
just-
on.
It's too much for you, and I get it. Like, you know, he gets lonely at the top sometimes, but what he ain't gonna do is bring himself lower to entertain himself. He would rather be at the lonely alone, at
Talk
the
that
top
talk.
alone.
Talk that talk.
You
Talk
know?
that talk.
He'd
talk.
rather be at the top alone and be patient and wait than to come down here and
Come
try
on.
to get on somebody else's
Come on.
level just
Come
so he
on.
can have some
Come on.
company.
Come on.
Because, you know,
Come
when he gets
on.
bored enough,
Talk to me, bro.
bro, Unc gonna
Talk-
pull up on him.
Talk
You
to
know
me,
what
bro.
I'm saying? So
Talk to me,
he
bro.
ain't gonna get that bored.
Okay, he's talking. Okay. He's talking. He's talking. Like real spit. Like everything he just said is all facts too.
All facts.
I'm genuine, but
Slimy.
I'm probably
Wipe your nose.
I'm probably one of the realest people you would meet, bro. Like I'm genuine, but come on, bro. Like
It's just too much.
it's too much for him, bro.
On a scale from 0 to too much,
I'm too
he's
much.
too much. You know
Real
what I'm
spit, huh?
saying? The whole thing.
But look,
Draven, the whole thing.
Right now, bro, I'm just really vibing. I'm just chasing my dreams. I'm just locked in, bro. That's all. I'm just focused. Look, you know, I did want to focus a little something else, but
He don't smoke. He don't vape. He don't even really cuss because he's got so many smarter words to say than dumb cuss words.
Come on now.
He's too much. I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell
come on,
you,
man.
like, so well-rounded. Like, what angle you want to come at with it? Because, I mean, no matter what angle you come at with it, Dravo's too much. Like, the whole thing. That's what they call the whole thing.
he not lying either. Like, yeah, I didn't say none of this. This is all him.
You know,
This is all him. And
if
it's
you're
just-
rich, you don't run around calling yourself rich.
Rich.
You let other people tell you.
Yeah.
You know,
if you fly, you don't run around saying, "Oh, I'm fly." You know what I'm saying?
because then
On certain occasions,
Yeah,
you can say.
if you need a little confidence boost that day or something, or
Certain
like,
occasions.
you know, if you feeling a
But
little down.
I'm a
on
type
yourself-
person. I'm a type person where I just, when it comes to, just like getting fly, you know what I'm saying? I put clothes on, I get fly, and that's it. Like, I don't say nothing else. I let the work, I let the clothes talk for themselves. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
I let
that's
the
right.
fit talk for itself.
But then it ain't on you, it's in,
In
you.
you.
You know what I mean? It ain't on you, it's in you.
Yeah.
So
But that's probably one of the realest things ever about clothes, bro. Like, if it's not in you, but you can't. I don't care how much you want to have drip. I don't care how much you want to dress, bro. If it's not in you,
you
you
can't unlame a lame.
Yeah.
That's what
Bro,
Dragon
that's,
told me.
that's what Kendrick said. That's what Kendrick said.
Yeah. He said that and it stuck with me. Cause used to I'd say you can't teach a nerd how to be cool or
Yeah.
something like that.
You can't unlame a
But
lame,
this
man.
boy gonna say you can't unlame
Unlame a
a
lame. You can't unlame a lame.
That stuff had me cracking up so hard.
You can't unlame a lame,
But
bro.
you really can't though.
Nah, for real.
You know.
No,
like-
look, bro. Look, it doesn't matter how much success you get. It doesn't matter how much money you get. It doesn't matter how much drip you get. It doesn't matter, bro. If you were lame in the beginning, you will not become unlame from getting money, getting success, getting girls,
You know
getting
why?
nothing, bro.
Cause it ain't on you, it's in you.
Exactly, bro.
It's in your
Exactly.
heart, and your heart is actually like your brain. It's its own. It has a mind of its own. That's why God says follow your
I
heart.
was looking back.
Because your heart is actually kind of like your brain. Your brain can do a lot more, but your heart is like its own mind. Like it has its own mind. And when your heart's good, the rest falls in place.
Yeah. Oh, they come pick you up, E. They come pick you up, boy. But yeah. Bro, that's crazy. Everything he said is all facts. It's all facts. It's all facts, bro.
Y'all have fentanyl by chance? No.
What?
Y'all have fentanyl?
Why are you asking silly questions?
He meant do y'all have a podcast?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
meant. Y'all doing a podcast?
Yeah.
Y'all want to hop on it?
Sure.
You wanna say what's up, bro? You wanna say what's up, bro?
Yeah.
You wanna say what's up, bro?
We'll hop on. We'll hop on.
We're good, bro.
What's up?
We're good, bro. We're good, bro.
What's
What's
up,
up,
man? My name's
What's up?
Ethan.
And
What's
it
up,
just-
man?
His
No
name, my
way.
name's
Yeah,
Mason.
bro.
My
That's
name's Mason.
And we're waiting on our nephew Mason. That's
No
wild.
cap.
That's crazy.
We're good,
bro.
we're good,
What's up,
we're
bro?
good, we're good, bro.
Where y'all
Oh,
We're good,
from?
bro.
Here? Yeah, we're from here. We're from Tuscumbia.
Okay. Yeah, we should.
Y'all know the Fiesta?
Yeah.
That's where we're riding out from, man. We hop on the golf cart and we just go
Yeah.
ride.
Okay.
Okay, cool. My phone about to die, bro.
It's alright. We can shoot them in. We can get
It's
a
like
little
10%.
shot
It's like 10%, but yeah.
What do y'all? What's the topic tonight? What are we
Man,
talking
we
about?
just
been
talking
touching
about
down
life.
on deep stuff, man. Like, what does life mean to you? Like, what do you see
Talking,
this
bro.
as?
Just talking, bro.
I mean, leaving your legacy, leaving your mark.
Real spill.
Okay.
Real spill.
Okay.
Real spill.
Okay. Leave
Okay,
your mark.
cool.
That's deep. That's good stuff.
No,
y'all
for
put
real.
this up on like Spotify?
Nah, I got on YouTube. I got my
He's got
own
him on a little
YouTube.
channel. He's in
Yeah.
high school. It must have shows high school.
Yeah.
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 I'm graduated. Something like
You
that.
you long.
GED.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm 28. He's 17. I'm his uncle.
Yeah.
But this is actually the first time I've ever been on this podcast. He's got about 20 or 30 of them, don't you?
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I ain't never
I'm-
been on a podcast.
I ain't either.
What's up?
That's cool, man.
What's
That's
up,
cool.
bro? What's up, bro?
Heck yeah. How
Yeah.
long have we been going?
Like almost 50 minutes. But I do other stuff. I don't only do this. I do
Yeah.
everything.
Mhm.
do other
I
stuff.
do photography.
Me too, bro.
Okay.
Me too,
No
bro.
doubt. Awesome.
I'm in the clothes and stuff. I mean, you can't tell right now, but I'm in the like clothes and like fashion and pictures, all that.
Huh.
But yeah,
Type stuff.
I,
Yeah,
Type stuff.
so, bro.
we just try to
What's
vibe
up?
out and be good,
It's
Mhm.
wild, bro.
Bro.
I like the golf cart.
Heck
Yeah.
What y'all out here doing? Just chilling?
We rode all the way up to the baseball fields.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So,
We just messing around.
Did y'all play baseball?
We
Yeah,
used
I
to.
You did?
I used to.
How old are you?
17.
17.
I'm 17.
Okay,
For
y'all
sure.
are 17.
big 17.
Cool, man.
Big 17, man.
See, that's speaking of life and like, what's the odds of your name being Ethan, your name being Mason?
That's crazy.
We're waiting on
Where?
Mason,
I don't know where Mason is, though.
and y'all are all 17.
Wait,
Yeah.
Mason,
Mason Adams.
Oh, bro,
No
that's
way.
our
We see him?
dog.
We see him?
Yes, I love Mason.
Where's he at?
I don't know.
Where's he at?
He's
Nah,
supposed to be
that's my
here.
cousin, bro. We found.
But we
Type
wanted
shit.
to.
I
We
love-
fam.
I love Mason.
We fam,
I love
man.
Mason.
That's also my nephew.
I've been with him like since we were like little.
I love Mason.
Yeah, bro.
He's a good kid, man. When he wants to be, he's a
Yeah.
little badass. Too.
Oh,
yeah, he
I felt my
And I
phone.
know you're gonna hear this.
I feel like my phone about to die, bro.
Love you,
I think
Mason.
I'm in it, bro.
That's cool,
My girl
man.
name about
Hey, look. New people on the podcast, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Little
Yeah,
gifts.
we
bro.
on podcast.
We on
Yo.
the podcast.
Come
We
on,
on the
podcast.
podcast.
We on a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we on a podcast.
Come on now, come on now, come on
Tell
now, yo.
him.
Come on.
What's up?
Yo.
We got the mic.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
We on
yo.
the podcast
Come on now.
with it, bro.
Come on now.
You know,
This is so random.
podcast with it.
I think I'm in it, bro. I think it's my
No,
phone.
that's a good closing
It's
note.
like-
That's a
Yeah,
good
man.
closing
That's
note.
tight.
Look, nice to meet y'all.
Good to meet you, bro.
For sure. Y'all
I
be,
knew y'all was just being silly.
Yeah.
Good
Fit-
to meet
I'm like,
y'all,
bro,
man.
what is y'all
Stay out
talking
of trouble, dude.
Y'all be careful.
We
man,
will.
For
Because
sure.
I know down there in those woods across from that bridge
yeah.
Uh-huh.
is like a big like homeless camp type
What
of
the
thing
heck?
going
No
on.
shit. That might have been that dude we seen.
So those dudes like walking by.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like so I'm just saying.
That's
like,
crazy, because we was just. That's insane.
Like
'Cause we were just
dude,
talking about that.
This is a crazy good spot and all, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Good fishing spot too,
It
really.
is good. Fish.
Low key.
Y'all be safe, man.
We'll do, man.
Maybe we'll bump back into y'all.
Hell yeah.
We'll
So,
throw
hey,
some
you didn't see.
baseball.
You don't know where Mason is?
Y'all ain't seen him?
Bro, where is he at? This dude's always on the. Alright.
Let's go find him.
Snapchat.
We finna
E.
go find him.
All right, y'all go find him.
All right,
man.
bet.
Y'all be
Alright.
safe.
Y'all
Look, I'm gonna catch y'all next video. We out. No cap.